And that's how I started doing it. I used to go and I went and borrowed my grand auntie's ladder. It was heavy. It was made of wood. I was 13, 14. So I wasn't a strong guy. I wasn't built. I wasn't a strong lad. But I went and borrowed fairy washing up liquid, a bucket and a sponge and cloths. And I went round and I started knocking on doors with this big heavy ladder made of wood, splinters in my hands, as I learned to carry, a really heavy, and when it was wet, it was even heavier. So it was exhausting to put these ladders up without breaking the window. And the whole lessons of cleaning windows throughout Irvinstown and then having 2 or 3 jobs, not studying, not doing my homework, but actually going out and earning money. So I ended up working also in a hardware shop where I used to push Calor gas around in Irvinstown, up the hills on a wheelbarrow, heavy Calor Consen gas barrels, sometimes 3 at a go, up a thing to get a tip of 10 pence or 20 pence. That was a lot of money back then for me. I used to go home with jingle jangles in my pockets, and any day that I wasn't working for Dickie's Hardware, I was out washing windows, cutting grass, and I was cutting grass with a scythe or a pair of clippers. I wasn't doing it with a machine. I was doing it with clippers or a scythe, and I tried my best to do something for someone for money, knocking on doors. I ended up washing cars and washing windows because it was the easiest to get. You got free water off the customer, and all you did was you had a wee bit of soap that you went and bought for 40p or 30p. It was probably less than, actually, 20 pence. A bit of fairy washing up liquid. You put it in there, you mix it up, and you wash the car with a sponge. Same sponge that you dropped on the floor to put scratches on the cars. But anyway, I did it, and I made a lot of money from it. And I even had the balls to go knock on the hotel door and say, "Can I wash your windows?" To be refused, and then be told, "Oh, listen, to go wash them windows on the property they bought." And he told me, "Go and wash them windows." And he gave me a quid for spending the whole day washing the windows, part of his punch, to do it for him. It was Joe Mahan back in the old days. And I mean, it was just being able to do that and earn a bit of money. Even though I could have done it, I could have done maybe 6, 7 houses for £1.40, £1.60. In the same day that I'd done the windows, I just thought, I just washed Mahan's Hotel's windows. But that was it. That's how I made money. I made money by doing it myself. And that's when I could go and thumb a lift, because we had to walk to Enniskillen, to Woolworths. We didn't have a car, so we had to thumb lifts. And 9 miles, 10 miles away from the house to go and buy stuff. So I went and bought myself a proper school bag, because I was always being slagged off at school for being poor and having a poor bag. Mum used to go to this place, a little hardware shop that sold like these army canvas bags. And no matter how much I put marker felt tip on them, we were being slagged off for having the poor person's bag. Because that's what poor people carried, the J. O'Hanlon army bags. And they were just made of canvas. They were cheap as... And we used to wear poor shoes, where everyone had, maybe, we all had to wear black shoes, but everyone had nice shoes, and we didn't.